Hello, dear viewers, and welcome. Today, we will cover a topic regarding the role of bioinformatics in agriculture and its development. So, sit tight and let's enjoy the world of science. First thing first, what is bioinformatics? Bioinformatics is defined as the application of tools of computation and analysis to capture and interpret biological data. Bioinformatics is an interdisciplinary field of science in which biology, computer science, and information technology merge to form a single discipline. Due to significant advancement in molecular biology and genomics, the amount of biological data has skyrocketed during the genomic era. The application of computer technology to the processing and management of the biological experiment data is referred to as bioinformatics. The health of human, agriculture, the environment, energy, and biotechnology are just a few of the many industries that could benefit greatly from this new knowledge. And in this video, we will dive deeper on the aspect of bioinformatics in agriculture.
Now, let's talk about the correlation between bioinformatics and agriculture. The term genome is used to describe the entire genetic material of an organism in terms of its nuclear DNA content. However, it should be noted that other genetic materials can also be stored within organelles other than the nucleus, including the genome of the mitochondria or the chloroplast, the latter of which is only present in plants. Typically, the genomic analysis of eukaryotic species is limited to information only found on chromosomal DNA. However, in today's scientific development, the sequencing of genomes of both plants and animals for agricultural reasons has increased beyond examining the human genome for clinical uses only. Bioinformatics is becoming more and more crucial to the study of agricultural genomics or agrigenomics in terms of collecting, storing, and analyzing the genomic data. The increase of plant tolerance to both biotic and abiotic stresses and the improvement of nutritional quality in depleted soils are two of the many ways that bioinformatic tools and methods used in agriculture are applied. Other than that, gene discovery using the computer software has also enabled researchers to create focused strategies for the improvement of seed qualities and to incorporate additional micronutrients into plants for improved human health. The agriculture industry will greatly benefit from the sequencing of plant genomes in bioinformatics. The agricultural community can employ bioinformatics methods to identify and elucidate and to understand the functions of genes present in those genomes. Using this specified genetic knowledge, stronger, more drought, disease, and insect-resistant crops can be produced, which indirectly improve the quality of livestock, making them healthier and more disease resistant as they feed.
In this slide, I'm going to talk about the improvement towards agriculture using bioinformatics. As world population is increasing at an alarming rate, feeding the ever-growing world population is a challenge, and at the same time, productivity of agriculture has been affected by various means like insect pest attack, disease severity, and nutrient deficiency. Thus, bioinformatics helps to improve the productivity of agriculture by using computational tools. At the same time, discoveries had been made in a very less time span. Bioinformatics tools, databases, algorithms are helping to plant biologists to postulate new hypotheses, and development of improved crop yield has been increased, and bioinformatics is directly or indirectly involved in such varieties. Bioinformatics can be applied in various aspects to develop improved variety of crop. Genome-wide association study (GWAS) analysis can be used in mining important markers associated to different phenotypic traits under study. Transcriptomic analysis of stress-responsive genes in different conditions has opened new windows for finding better stress resistance genes, which leads to improved varieties of crop. Moving on, biofortification. Biofortification is other aspects which can be used in improved of nutritional quality of crops like iron biofortification of rice, beans, and legumes. For example, Recently, scientists had produced golden rice that can fight against vitamin A deficiencies. They transfer genes into rice to increase level of vitamin A, iron, and other micronutrients that can fight against vitamin A deficiencies. Thus, this clearly shows bioinformatics is used to improve agriculture.
Bioinformatic tools used in agriculture. As the title of my slide implies, within the agricultural industry, bioinformatics has been used to expand the current understanding of various plant functions, protect plants against harmful stresses, and improve plant quality for human consumption. So let's talk about the tools used to make this a reality. The bioinformatic tools I'm going to talk about later are all extensions of this field, genomics in agriculture or agrigenomics. Recent developments have seen the genomic analysis of eukaryotic species expand beyond studying the human genome for clinical applications. Now, scientists are also sequencing the genomes of both plants and animals for agricultural purposes. For example, plant genomic research endeavors are often aimed at reducing the cost of crop production, improving the safety and quality of the food supply, as well as developing superior processing abilities and enhancing the efficiency of plant breeding practices. Different ways in which bioinformatic tools and methods are used in agriculture are collectively referred to as agri-informatics. Agri-informatics primarily target the improvement of plant resistance against both biotic and abiotic stresses and the enhancement of nutritional quality in depleted soils. In addition to these purposes, gene discovery using computer software has also allowed researchers to develop targeted methods for the improvement of the agricultural industry from the molecular level. Now, as mentioned earlier, plant genome analysis is of great economic importance for the agricultural industry and the overall maintenance of animal and human health. Many bioinformatic tools have been developed to assist in gathering, consolidating, and analyzing the vast amount of information available on these living systems. Some of the most widely used plant or crop databases online include the BGI Rice Information System, the Gateway of Brassica Genome, the CREST database, otherwise known as Crop Express Sequence Tag database, Science, the European Molecular Biology Laboratory Nucleotide Sequence Database, and many, many more. So that's all for my part. Thank you. Now I'll pass the mic to my groupmates, who will be addressing how bioinformatics improve agriculture with specific examples.
Now I will continue to explain to you guys about the example tools used in bioinformatics to help agriculture industry. Within the field of agriculture genomics or agrigenomics, bioinformatics is playing an increasingly important role in the collection, storage, and analysis of genomic data. There's an urgent need for tools to direct future crop breeding and engineering, comprehend and consequences of molecular findings for entire plant behavior, and better prediction of plants and ecosystem responses to the environment. One example tools used in bioinformatics to help agriculture industry is in silicons, as known as SIS. It is an integrative and multi-scale modeling platform. In order to understand how we may generate more productive, resilient crops, which are desperately required in global agriculture, this initiative developed unique modeling methods and employs them. It is one method that integrates disparate modeling efforts to produce richer crops and is available to the whole plant biology communities. Crop in Silicons is designed as a hub of tools and modules that may be linked to solve biological problems that the user specifies. An accurate representation of a reference class as known as Arabidopsis thaliana, as well as individuals and fields of crop plants like rice, Oryza sativa, maize, G-maize, soybean as known as Glycemax, and cassava, Manihot esculenta, spanning from the fine-grained atomistic scale up to the coarse-grained whole plant or ecosystem scale, can be achieved with a sufficient number of tools and modules. This is the figures that show that the layers of organization of biological modules across temporal and spatial scales. That's all from me. Thank you.
So today I'm going to explain the effect of biotechnology on the environment. So I will explain it in terms of fuel and gasoline, soil and water, and also the plastic pollution. Bioprocesses help to make fuel and gasoline from nature, which is seaweed. As you can see here, there are few processes that can help to produce fuel from seaweed. The effect on our environment is that the growth of seaweed will help to absorb a lot of CO2 so which will help to combat ocean acidification. Seaweed also don't need fertilizers to grow, so we can help to reduce toxic chemicals released to our sea. For the disadvantages, growth of seaweed will absorb a lot of nutrients, which will impact on the marine species. So this is the chronology of how carbon dioxide is taken up from the kelp. In terms of soil and water, agricultural biotechnology is used to produce a plant that is drought tolerant. Soil biotechnology produces no biosludge and develops a natural ecosystem that produces its own oxygen for water purification. The benefit is that the cover crop will provide sustainable fuels, fruits and vegetables with extended shelf lives, which help to decrease in food wastage, which then will lower the greenhouse gas emission. But then the problem is that the plant will draw a lot of nutrients from the soil and then affect the soil fertility. It also increases the usage of fertilizer, which also contribute the greenhouse gas emission. Even though the food wastage is reduced, but still we need to reduce the use of fertilizer. Finally, we can also save the earth by reducing the plastic pollution, because nowadays there is a lot of plastic that is made from biodegradable material, which help to decrease the plastic pollution in our earth. This bio-based plastic help to lower the plastic pollution and our dependency on the fossil fuels. You can see a lot of techniques that have been used to produce this biodegradable plastic.
There are many effects of biotechnology in agriculture towards society. First of all, biotechnology in agriculture can genetically modify crops to increase sustainable food production. This can ensure the continuous supply of food sources in the society. The development of agricultural biotechnology offers the opportunity to increase crop production, lower farming costs, improve food quality and safety, as well as enhance the environmental quality. This eventually can improve human health. For instance, biotechnology provides farmers with tools that can make production cheaper and more manageable. Some biotechnology crops can be engineered to tolerate specific herbicides, which make weed control simpler and more efficient. There are also crops that have been engineered to be resistant to specific plant diseases and insect pests, which can make pest control more reliable, effective, and decrease the use of synthetic pesticides. Eventually, this increases the production of crops. Other than that, biotechnology in agriculture also can contribute to the development of economy, and this eventually contributes to the society. The transformation of science to business has led to creation of employment and establishment of companies. The biotechnology industry has led to knowledge-intensive job creation. Moreover, biotechnology in agriculture also created the incentives for research and development (R&D). In conclusion, biotechnology has made significant contributions to the advance in science and technology, especially to the agriculture industries. According to the journal, An Outlook of Agricultural Biotechnology in Malaysia, published in 2019, biotechnology is said to be the technology of the 21st century and will continue to drive economic and social development.